37-22. And Mark on their side, I tell you that Hoppage just put the ball in the hole. It says 10 points up on the board, but I think she's got 13.
She has 13.
13 out of 22 points. So
Hop leads all their scores.
To Fleer rather had 6, and then Emma
Stelsel had 3.
So there's really 2 kids on the floor for Waupun that really we have to be aware of, and I think they had that talk at halftime. I mean, I think they were aware of it before that.
Both teams were 2 for 3 from the line.
Damesk and we got going.
Damesk and Stenzel both have 2 fouls for them. Other than that, not too many fouls. Actually, a pretty clean game as far as fouls go. Panthers are led by Herring with 10. 4 for Lizaway and Pieper, 5 for Rude, 4 for Lautenschlager. Majerus had 3 and Streblo with 7. The only foul trouble's Herring right at this point.
She's our leading scorer, and she did it all with 2 fouls on her, so she had to really maintain some control, not get the 3rd foul. A lot of coaches, when you have 2 fouls in the first half, you sit until the second half. Right. I guarantee you're going to get through the second half, but Herring did a nice job there. Well, we're ready to go, and Jordan Pieper made it onto the floor. Everybody was on the floor except for Jordan. Herring's going to draw the foul.
Nice work by Herring. A nice pass by Streblo.
Pretty tight quarters right there.
Herring a little strong in the first one.
15-point lead just underway here in the second half. 18-minute half.
Tipped around and almost stolen by Lautenschlager.
Again, Brad Volbrick along with Mark Melcher. First home East Central Wisconsin Conference game against a familiar foe, the Waupun Warriors. Again, this year the Panthers, that's a 3-second call as Fleer just was camped out with 1 foot inside there for quite a while. Again, they moved to East Central Conference. Panthers, Camelsport, Kewaskum, and Waupun. Double goes baseline and going to draw the foul.
There's 2 quicks on Sydney Fleer.
And Sydney looks a little rattled out there, or a little upset. First one on the way. Good. Prime Time is your one-stop shop for smartphones, home phones, satellite TV service, internet, and Radio Shack products. Prime Time Cellular and satellite partners include Cellcom, Radio Shack, Dish Network, DirecTV, and XL. Prime Time's Players Club donates to your high school sports team when you support your local downtown store. Prime Time Cellular and Satellite. Second one good. 17-point lead. 39-22, closing in on the 17-minute mark in this second half. Again, they play halves, not quarters. Pass baseline, knocked away. Majerus pushes the ball up the floor. Streblo.
Yeah, good work by Waupun to get back and knock it out of bounds. That gives them time to regroup, set their defense.
Streblo to inbound. Gets it out to Pieper. Into Herring. Out to Pieper.
They can move the ball on that zone.
You got to get somebody up on the top of the key. You know, one thing I've been watching with their passing is we try to pass over the top of people, and the best way to get a ball past somebody is a bounce pass, and we just don't do that very well.
You're right with that idea of getting somebody in the top on the key and kick it in, kick it back out, move the ball quickly.
Especially when they extend their defense out, you got that spot that's vacated and create a little stress on that baseline presence. Waupun being quite patient here. It's been moved by Hop. Good. Look, she's been from the perimeter.
She didn't realize she was going to be that open.
Yeah. Nice job. Strebel recognizing to get in that top of the key. Takes the ball to the hoop and gives a nice bounce pass down to Lautenschlager. Lautenschlager will go to the line to shoot two.
The mascots at
Waldo State Bank. They're local, independent, like you. Waldo State Bank serving the community since 1913 at 119 North Depot Street in Waldo. Locate them online at www.waldostatebank.com. Member FDIC. First one is good. And for the largest selection of diamond and colored gemstone jewelry, shop at Niesman's Diamond Center, where you always find a great buy. Niesman's is located at West 5132 County Road O, just north of Highway 23 on the corner of Pleasant View Road and County Road O. That's Niesman's Diamond Center, where you'll always find a great buy. Good hands. That'll be tied up. This one will go to the Waupun Warriors. Panthers lead by 17, 41-24. Looking to even their overall record this year, as they came in 2-3, would go to 3-3. They can maintain and lock this one down. Lautenschlager will draw the foul here. Tell you one thing I've noticed with Fleer is that she goes right hand almost all the time. I have not seen her go the other way. She probably can, but I would force her to at least do it once. First one is no good. Skylar Gossi will check in. Second one on the way. Back iron no good. Nice box out by Majerus.
Going to call it on the floor. Not quite the continuation that you normally see.
That's kind of strange to me. We got a hold of her arm, but she was outright made a commitment to the hoop. Majerus no good. Pieper trying to make the rebound. Not able to tear it away from the bigger Fleer. Lessie off the back iron, no good. Herring over to Strebel, no good.
Couple of quick shots right there that probably should have.
Yeah, they were a little too quick. Gussie, she was a little out of control. Then she came under control, but then she really didn't elevate like she would like to. You can now find Four Seasons Comfort in Plymouth as well as in Sheboygan. They are located at 633 Eastern Avenue and can be reached at 893-8900. Four Seasons Comfort handles Bryant air conditioning and cooling and heating systems, and they now have 2 locations to better serve your needs. That's Four Seasons Comfort.
Good cover up on the backside, weak side.
Nice baseline move.
It's Megan Fleer. Gets that back.
Hey, a nice job by Pieper putting that ball up left-handed to get it up on the backboard and still draw the foul. I'm not sure the scoreboard has caught up to the scoring here. First one on the way, no good. 43-23, 14-13 left in this second half, rather. Scoreboard has the first half up there. Well, that's Coach Solacek, just not quite with it tonight. Second one on the way, off the iron, no good.
Yeah, one was long, one was short. Gonna shoot the ball before she caught it.
Now the score is caught up. 43-26. I was right. 43, 41-26. Now the points went to the wrong team. That's what happened.
Hey, he's done that before.
It's a 15-point game. 41-26. 14-minute mark approximately in this second half. Dribble, couple dribbles, will launch a long three-pointer.
And Plymouth was a lot quicker to get to the ball.
It was not a terrible idea. If Waupun would have turned and ran right away, they had it. Dusty trying to make something happen underneath will be stripped of the ball.
A little bit too far underneath the bucket. Had to take that dribble. And there's that two-handed touch on the back. And they're going to call that all the time.
Well, that was always my kind of rule, that if you got two hands on, you're holding them, really, you know.
That Strebler was only first. A little long. That goes off of Fleer's hand.
41-26, 13-28 left in this second half.
Trying to force the defense, I think.
Rude and Lisway have checked in. Gussie with a fall away off the back iron, no good. Off the front iron, I should say. That's a tough shot.
Tough shot, but it wasn't a bad shot.
Almost had to go down for her. And boy, I tell you right now, they are pounding the ball inside and drawing fouls.
Strebler's going to pick up her second one real quickly.
At the line to shoot two. Is
Damask's first bucket, their first point in the game. Strebler coming out, Lautenschlager back in.
Second one on the way, good. This way a little bit in a hurry, and somebody jumped the passing lane, and then she ended up with a double dribble. It happens.
Yeah, I was watching that last few times. That they've been getting a lot more of their defensive boards where we have blocked out before. As I say that, a good job by the Panthers.
Coach is questioning that call, but it was obviously the black arm or a black jersey person tipped that ball out of bounds. Rude with a travel. Timeout.
Good timeout, I think, for the Panthers.
So. Right now, we're a little out of sync, wouldn't you say? Yeah, well, it gives us time to mention a number of our backers. Plymouth also has Miller and Belt Incorporated. This year, fight the snow with Pure Power. Miller and Belt has great deals on the new line of Simplicity snow throwers, heavy-duty frames, tough winter engines, and exclusive features like Simplicity's Power Boost will blast you through those big drifts. They're tough, ready, and for a limited time on sale at Miller and Belt, located at 8 Hillendale Road on the corner of 67 and County Road PP. Ace Supply and Equipment Rental, located at 24th Thayer Street in Plymouth, is the home for your rental needs. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Phone number there is 893-8676, and reserve your rental item today. Don't forget, Ace Supply and Equipment Rental is Sheboygan County's only authorized Auric XL vacuum dealer with a complete line of Auric vacs, parts, and accessories. And Papa Murphy's is made right before your eyes, before you take it home and bake it in your oven, so it's always piping hot when you want it. Papa Murphy's, love at 425 degrees. 3 locations in Sheboygan County: Plymouth, Sheboygan North, and South. Nice job
nice
by
job
Herring.
by Herring. Herring to tip that ball and pull it down as they're trying to get the ball inside again.
Good job. When you play a zone, you still have to have active hands, and Herring had active hands right there. Good give and go by Lizaway and Gussie. And Gussie gave a bounce pass, which was the only way to get it past the taller Fleer. Good job of sagging on Sidney Fleer in his inside. A nice overplay by Lautenschlager. Late pass.
That pass just didn't get there in time.
Exactly. Lizway over on the right side elbow here. Skip pass over to Gussie. Gussie will come over to the top of the key. Get it over to Lizway.
Well, Pond went into that man-to-man.
Well, they got to get something going. They're down by 15. Lizway with left hand did a nice job of penetrating just a little bit too hard off the backboard. 11-minute mark. Panthers
Majerus
maintain
has
the
had
zone.
a nice rest. So did Streblo.
And Rude will fall from behind. You know, one thing Rude does that I think you could really work on is she likes to reach for the ball and slap and knock it out. And that does quite often doesn't get you anywhere. You usually ends up with a foul that way. She could just play a little more defense with her feet and get her hands active, but get her hands in a passing lanes instead of swatting at the ball. Left-hander, nope, no good. Good box up by Streblo. Streblo looking to push it up the floor. Gets it over to Pieper. No foul.
No foul, and Pieper goes down.
Three-pointer on the way. Back iron, no good. Boy, you box out, you got to go get it there, Miss Majerus. Emily Majerus boxed out so well, and then she just let the ball go.
That's the second time she's done that.
You got to go get it. I think she thought it was going to go out of bounds real quick, and it just wasn't. It was just bouncing right there, and Waupun was able to secure it, get it into Fleer, and Sidney Fleer will put it up for two and get.
Well, the bad thing about this is Panthers are going to put them in the bonus.
Exactly.
On the
Time
next
out to the Warriors.
On the next foul, they're going to be shooting bonus.
Well, Plymouth Glass is a family-run business, and they are honored to serve the people of this community. They have lived here their entire lives, and so it is very important for them to treat their customers well. At Plymouth Glass, they offer a wide variety of services, including standard and custom shower enclosures, aluminum storefront windows and doors, commercial steel doors and residential entry doors, laminated and tempered glass, internal and external glass tabletops, thermal pane replacement, Lexan and plexiglass, cabinet glass, and many patterns to choose from. Repairs to windows and doors, screen repairs, picture frame glass, and more. You know it. They can do it. That's Plymouth Glass. They're ready to handle all of your glass needs. And buying or selling a home may be the most stressful financial transaction of your life. Minimize that stress by working with the real estate professionals at locally owned Pleasant View Realty in Plymouth. Their staff of over 15 realtors will help you every step of the way. To view current listings, list your home, or simply get a free estimate of your home's value, call John Nelson at 980-2539 or stop in at their office at North 6050 Pleasant View Road. That's John Nelson, Realtor at Pleasant View Realty. 12-point lead. Panthers were up as many as 17, but slowly Waupun is clawing back into this. Another foul on the Panthers, and we will be in the bonus. I should say the visiting Waupun Warriors will be in the bonus. Now, that was one where Herring took that jump shot. She had a pass, bounce pass, to the baseline on the other side for a layup. I don't know who was down there, but she had a relatively good look at the shot.
She had a good shot.
Pass would have been even a better situation, I think.
Fleer on the line for 1-1. A little strong on that.
There's another loose ball we don't
And
come
again,
up with.
Yeah, that was an offensive foul.
I'll tell you, if the coach argues that call, he's way out of here. And he's not going to. He's been doing a nice job of officiating, that coach for Waupun. But he's not going to argue that one. Nice job of Majerus maintaining her position. Good job of being patient here. That's exactly what they need to do, is be patient. And I said it too soon, didn't I, Mark?
That's a long pass. You got to get down to that. You've got to come from the sides. Very seldom you get that long pass.
3-pointer on the way. Off the iron, no good. Hey, Herring did a nice job of getting up, and she had a dribble to get up. Otherwise, she would not have been able to get up. What I meant by that is she was on the floor with the ball, and if she stands up, it's an automatic travel. But when she started her dribble, she can go ahead and start moving on up and not have a travel. It was a smart play on her part. Panthers have drawn cold here halfway through this second half. 9:10 left in this 18-minute second half.
Waupun has stretched the defense a little bit. It's causing a problem.
Got to get one. There we go.
There, we needed that bucket.
Pieper broke that double team, and that just really opened it up. 45-31. Brad Volbrick along with Mark Melcher.
Call a jump ball. Good defense by Streblo.
Boy, I tell you, I didn't know if I would give this much time to the visiting coach here. He's been on the floor. There's a long skip pass. And I think Pieper bobbled a little bit. But that's a pass that really doesn't gain you a lot, because you're throwing it in the land of the Giants, and Pieper's not strong enough to really get it up there. She has
That's
a clear
just
shot.
A long ways to go. Like we said,
and try to get it past a lot of black shirts.
You're playing that zone. You're not going to be sagging in down in the key. It's going to be a tough pass to get through.
Pieper on left elbow over to Majerus. Majerus. Herring on the top. She got fouled. Another 3-pointer on the way. Good. 11-point game. Right now, you have your starters out there, and was really not making a whole lot of difference. Panthers really struggling with this extended defense. They're trying to make throws and passes that really don't lend themselves to success.
It's tough to throw over the top of anything unless you get a little bit of a lob pass, especially when you're going down into the paint. Streblo with
off the iron and hit the back support and out of bounds. One thing with that 3-pointer, she's almost on the move to the right. She needs to really be squared up, and that's a tough shot.
Panthers have scored 8 points in this half.
Well, that defense has really given them fits. Another floater. No good.
Ooh. Boy, I thought that was thrown off of the Waupun girl. She had the emphasis of putting that ball out of there.
Well, I don't know what happened to Gwen's shot there, but it came up way, way short. I don't know if it got tipped or
could have
the handle on it or what. Well, it's an 11-point game. Waupun can get it to single digits here. Panthers led at halftime by 15, and Waupun is just
like I said, they've only scored 8 points in this half. Tipped away by Pieper. Herring with their grab. They're going to give Hop a foul on that. And put Panthers on the line. Majerus going to be on the line for 1 and 1.
Now free throw shooting becomes a premium here, Mark. Because both teams are going to get a chance to go to the line, and this second half has been more foul laden than the first half by far. Well, Advanced Eye Care and Doctors Tim and Cheryl Ziegler know that performing your best on the field, diamond, or gym requires total fitness, including your eyes. The Advanced Eye Care staff takes care of all your eye health needs with total vision and eye health testing, treatment of eye injuries and diseases, and a guaranteed contact lens success program. Most insurance plans and Medicare are accepted. That's Advanced Eye Care, located at 300 East Mill Street.
Looks like Panthers in a 1-3-1 zone.
Majerus made both her free throws, as you saw. Panthers back it up by 13, but now back up by 11 again. 47-32, 6:20 left in this second half. Another big rebound for the Warriors here. Don't reach. Don't reach. They did a good job of trapping there, but you got to be careful not to reach. Timeout to the Warriors. Another one of our backers is Jim's Appliance Repair Service and Sales, the one-stop source for all your appliance needs. Jim DeRuin, a certified technician, provides in-home service and repair for appliances including washers, dryers, dishwashers, refrigerators, ovens, ice makers, microwaves, and garbage disposals with the same-day service in the Plymouth area. Jim's overhead is low, so your price is low as well if you need to purchase a new appliance, and Jim does carry all major brands. Call Jim at 892-2333 or visit his website at www.jims-appliance-repair-service.com. And Van Horn Auto of Plymouth, the Van Horn Auto Group of Plymouth, takes a straightforward approach to helping their customers solve credit problems with assisting in rebuilding their credit. Van Horn Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Joe Van Horn Chevrolet, and Sheboygan County Budget Auto are dedicated to making your car buying experience as enjoyable as possible.
Well, 6 minutes to go, and we'll see what happens. Panthers look like they're going to be in a zone.
Waupun with another opportunity to cut it down to single digits here. Hop goes
nice
baseline.
Touch by Hop.
She's a nice player. She's under control. She makes nice shots. She can take it to the hoop. She's got a good outside shot. Panthers up by a mere 9. Rude back inside will get the rebound, put back, and draw the foul. Well, Strebler with a three-pointer came up a little bit short, but Rude was right there and didn't hesitate to put it right back and draw the foul. Again, free throw shooting a premium from here on. 5:22 left in this final half. First one is in and out.
Like you say, these are critical free throws.
Second one is nothing but the net. 10-point lead, 48-38. Hop with a big skip pass over the top. Three-pointer on the way, back iron no good. And You know, Herring looks like, oh, what did I do? Well, what she's doing is when they're going up for rebound, she's undercutting them, and you just can't do that. That's just twice now she's been called on that same
just
foul.
Trying to move them out.
And that's one thing that your assistant coaches and your coaching staff are going to have to look at and just say, here, this is something you box out and you stay with them, but you don't move them off their mark once they're, once you're there. 9-point lead, 48-39.
Say these will be critical free throws on both ways.
Absolutely. 8-point lead. You know, if I'm the Panthers, I'm going to be real patient. I'm not going to take the air out of the ball, but I'm going to be real patient.
You want to get some good shots at this point. You've got just under 5 minutes to go.
See if somebody will make a defensive error and not force the ball. Treble looking to the hoop. Little ball fake. He's going to go to the hoop and throws it up. No good. See, now that's a situation where it really wasn't there, Mark. They had plenty of presence on the inside. It's up and it is good. Number 4, Tiana Gaubitz will get a 2-pointer. It'll count and she'll shoot 1. So a 6-point lead being cut to a 5-point lead with this free throw. Back iron, no good. Rebound, put back, no good. And we will draw the foul this time. That was a good job of boxing out right there by Herring, and she didn't have to move anybody. She just kept her position.
That's right.
She drew over the back foul.
Put Herring on the line for 1-and-1.
And after this free
point, she hasn't scored in the second half. She's had 10 in the first.
Well, she needs to score right here. We need to get a hoop. Yep. Need to get. (49-42). Panthers lead by 7, and now 8. 50-42. 4:19 left in this game. Panthers will drop back into a 2-3 zone.
Boy, can't give her those.
Easy hoop. Nice job by Lautenschlager. Can't hoop. She got a 2-hand push from Fleer. No call. You saw it.
I was waiting for him to make the call, but whoops, there's a travel.
Dragged it.
That was a travel.
Nice job
defense by Herring.
Very nice job of doubling down and trapping and keeping your hands above your head instead of reaching. Nice job by the Panthers right there. Root at the top of the key. Over to Majerus. This is what I meant about being patient. They don't have to be in a hurry. They just got to maintain control of the ball and make smart decisions. You don't need to force it.
Well, stop and go by Rude.
Boy, gee.
Big basket puts it up by 10 with 2:48.
Left-handed nonetheless.
Tipped away.
Turnover. Treble thinking better of it. You can hear Coach Shutter saying, out, out, bring it out.
I don't like it in the corners.
You know, well, Waupun has not trapped the corners yet.
No.
That's a dangerous pass right there. Nice ball move to the base. And they're going to call foul. This is going to be a 2-shot foul because they're not going to be in the super bonus with 10 fouls. Well, never miss an opportunity. With today's constant changing tax laws, cookie cutter strategies are rarely the answer. At Huberty, their tax experts allow them to fit your individual and business circumstances and create a custom solution so they can anticipate your needs and plan accordingly. That way you'll never miss an opportunity. That's Huberty CPAs and Trusted Advisors. Phone number there is 892-2423. Huberty CPAs and Trusted Advisors. Plus you put both in.
And more free throws in the second half than I've seen in a lot of ball games.
Exactly.
Both teams, but you can see it. Part of that could be that just
overlay or underlay. Nice defense here, just forcing it really baseline, a little wide. Skip pass over to Strebel. Strebel goes baseline, gets bumped, throws it back out to the top of the key. Nice job of not trying to force anything there. 1:30 left, 1:35 left in this game. Panthers up by 12.
It's a good move by Pieper just to stand out there. She didn't even have to start dribbling at that point. Now she'd have to start dribbling.
And you really had a nice mismatch there with Pieper out there on top of the key, and Fleer trying to guard her.
Yeah.
The mismatch as far as quickness, and Pieper took advantage of that. Will draw the foul on Fleer. First one on the way is good. The last of our sponsors is Francis Chiropractic Clinic. Your health is your wealth. At Francis Chiropractic Clinic, Dr. Dan and Jean Ziegler, Dr. Dan and Jean Francis and staff believe that chiropractic care can offer a complete wellness approach to help you be at the top of your game by maintaining a healthy lifestyle. Francis Chiropractic is partnered with most major insurance companies as well as Medicare and Medicaid. Join them on Facebook or check out what they offer on their website at FrancisChiroClinic.com.
Rudin had a good opportunity in that last situation underneath the bucket. Missed it, but came down here and had a jump ball.
Well, 1:09 left. Looks like Panthers are going to move on with a victory. 57-44. Panthers up by 13. Three-pointer on the way. Put back, no good. A foul on
Gwen Knightis just comes into the ball game, picks up a foul.
That was an odd call. Gwen Knightis will draw the foul. Well,
a little short, that Elise Stelsil on the line.
Plymouth Community Television invites you to be a member of the backers, and we'll spread the good word about your fine business or organization. As a member of the backers, your business or organization will be supporting the continuation of quality community programming on TV 14. For more information, call the studio at 893-0006, and we thank all the backers for their support. There are not too many communities where you can have
quality
broadcasts,
quality programming like this.
Quality programming, you bet. We often laugh about that, but we do enjoy doing it. We do enjoy bringing it to, a lot of grandpas and grandmas that don't want to go in the cold weather.
You're right.
They can see it a lot of times live, as I believe we are tonight.
We are tonight.
So
just about every game is going to be live. So speaking of games, I'm glad you mentioned that.
It's okay.
Tuesday, the boys have Kewaskum here. A 7:30 varsity start approximately, and Friday night the girls are at Winneconne.
And that Tuesday night game will have two really fine broadcasters.
Betcha they will. Two veterans.
I'll be joined by Coach Scott Richards for that game. And the girls will come back on the 22nd before they get out for Christmas break.
And they travel to Cedarburg, that annual Cedarburg tournament they've been in for the last 2 years.
A nice tournament. I remember my daughter, well, at least one of my daughters involved in that tournament. Brew left-handed. Oh,
nice
off
move.
The rim, no good.
A nice shot. That'll come.
Nice job of getting back on defense and cutting off the drive. Left-handed off the back iron, no good. Put back, no good. Loose ball. Lizway will come up with it.
Good move by Lizway. Just let it clear and bring it down. 2 seconds left. It's going to be the ball game.
That'll do it. Panthers will win tonight, 57-44.
Well, they win 2 out of 3.
Warriors.
They win 2 out of 3. The varsity and the junior varsity won. The freshmen were unfortunately lost their ball game tonight. But a good effort by the Panthers. Not as strong in the second half as we saw, but they hit the free throws when they had to down the stretch.
You know, when you make free throws, you can win a lot of games that end up being tight games if you make free throws. And the Panthers did it tonight. So congratulations, Coach Shutter. That'll do it, right, Mayor?
That'll do it.
We'll see you next time. It's Brad Ballbrook along with Mark Melcher saying thanks for watching Plymouth Panther basketball. Good night.